unhindered racing here for you, ladies and gentlemen. It appears we're getting to the point where we've almost got alignment here. This race should commence in about a minute. They've begun the chopping technique, which is where you lift your oars and then drop them back in the water, and it's an attempt to basically keep yourself in place without pushing yourself forward or backwards. And ladies and gentlemen, they are off. Heat 2 of the women's quad is taking off now. Everyone seems to have had a relatively easy and good start. It appears to me that there is no clear leader off the bat. However, it appears to me, oh my, that would be, let's see, who is that? I think that might be Xavier and Waterford seem to be having a bit of a problem in terms of crossing over each other. Although I can't say for certain, I could be incorrect. Long Beach is starting to cross into the area of CYC. CYC has a bit of a lead over them, fortunately, which means they're not clashing oars yet. However, they have to be very careful about their route because they're starting to encroach in on CYC slightly. Furthermore, I believe that is, where is it? Zlack and Waterford seem to be having a bit of a problem as well in terms of their course. It appears that Zlack is kind of cutting into Waterford's water, if you will, a little bit there. So the officials are doing what they can to try to fix that. But it appears to me from this point that Long Beach and CYC seem to have a slight lead off the start here with, I believe that's Xavier coming in third. However, that could slightly be because of the angle. It appears that it is then, Zlack and then Waterford in terms of positioning. Passing the boathouse at 850 meters to go in this women's quad race, it appears to me that Long Beach does still have a slight lead here, or is definitely fighting it with CYC in an attempt to get into that top position. However, keep in mind that this is still a heat. This is the second heat of this race, therefore, it is still the top two move on to the final here. Long Beach starting to pull it in slightly over CYC, appearing to get a slight lead here. As we cross the 500 meters mark, it appears Long Beach is in the lead. CYC is right after, followed directly after by Xavier and then Zlack. However, it's still anybody's race. These boats are all very close together at the 500 meter mark, and anything can happen in the 500 meters that are left in this race. As we approach my tent and the 250 meters to go mark, it does appear that Long Beach still has a very strong commanding lead here. Starting to pull into open water. CYC and Xavier seem to be the two competitors for that second position and the remaining seat in that final. However, at this point, it appears Long Beach, who has definitely got a decent amount of open water over CYC. CYC, who's got an open water over Xavier. However, Xavier is starting to pull it ahead here. At this 250 meters to go, they're starting to definitely power up. I think they realize how close they are and what they need to do now, and they're starting to really put that pressure on to try to get themselves up forward and into the one of the two positions for that final. However, Zlak and I believe it's Waterford pulling up the rear there. As we approach the remaining couple hundred meters here, the last 100 meters or so, it appears to me that Long Beach has still got the commanding lead there. It appears that Xavier has managed to pull it ahead above CYC. However, I can't say for certain. I'd have to check. We'll have to see how the race finishes and what the official call is there. But it appears that Long Beach has definitely made it into the final there. If it's CYC or Xavier has yet to be determined.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm angry though.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move into Heat 3 of the women's quad, the final heat. Again, the first two will move on to the final here. We have in lane 2, we have. Give me 1 second. I apologize for this.